Hey, True Seekers, welcome back. 141st episode here. I want to talk about the Berlin Wall and JFK's I Am a Berliner speech. Before we get into that, let's just watch the news. They're going to show us a little clip of that speech, and then we'll get into it.
The border between East and West Berlin was sealed overnight on August 13, 1961. Some of the most dramatic scenes happened right here at the Bernauer Straße. As the wall was increasingly fortified, thousands tried to flee to the west. Very soon, guards were given orders to shoot to kill anyone who tried to get out.
West Berliners could do little but look on as families were torn apart. But America took a stand. President John F. Kennedy came to Berlin in 1963.
Real quick before they get into the JFK speech, he just said that date was August 13th, 1961. 8 plus 13 is 21, plus 61 is 82, a number that has been coming up huge this week and the last 2 weeks prior. Here we see it associated with the Berlin Wall. We're coming up on the 25-year anniversary of that tomorrow, the 9th.
And delivered an unforgettable speech right here at Schöneberg City Hall.
Hundreds of thousands gathered as the U.S. president vowed America would not let Berlin fall to communism.
Ich bin ein Berliner.
But the communists tightened their grip on East Germany, the wall's death strip was upgraded, and living conditions got worse. Most people were forced to live a dull life in communist high-rise blocks with virtually no chance of realizing their personal dreams.
Meantime, the West...
Let's just cut it off right there. Most people were forced to live in rooms and never realized their personal dreams. Does that sound the story of communist Russia or much of this world, including people who live in the United States? I mean, let's get real. That's the difference between me and most people in this country. I hear stuff like that and I point out the obvious. The room of people will say I'm the crazy person, but we know who's really crazy. Right, True Seekers? So anyway, think about the Berlin Wall. It fell on 11/9. On September 11th, 9/11 occurred. A lot of people say those are the two biggest events to happen in the past century. So anyway, I Am a Berliner is the speech they just referenced by John F. Kennedy. It was given June 26, 1963. Check out the numerology of that date. 6 plus 2 plus 6 plus 1 plus 9 plus 6 plus 3 sums to 33, as does the gematria of the name Kennedy. And look at that name Kennedy. Look at all the fives in the name Kennedy. The Washington Monument is 555 feet and 5 inches tall, just like these 4 fives here. His name ends with 47. It should be noted that the name John sums to 47. We're talking about John F. Kennedy. Berlin has the gematria of 33. And who once came to power in Berlin? Adolf Hitler in the year 33, the same year Prohibition ended in the United States. Think about that. While they were doing their hoax over here, they were getting this nation drunk. And then what? We grow up and they feed us a bunch of lies and everybody really invests in the lies and they shout down the truth tellers. That's what you're living in 2014. That's because we're 81 years deep since 1933, and this hoax went into full effect. Just on a side note, you guys, all sorts of stuff went down in 33. In that year, every single motorcycle company in the United States, 1933 is the bottom of the Great Depression, if you didn't know that. In that year, every motorcycle company closed except for two. And guess what the gematria of their names were? Yes, they summed to 33. They were Harley and Indian. Pontiac was established that year in 33. They became an independent company. Pontiac sums to 33. Newsweek sums to 33. It was established in 33. On and on. Okay, so I Am a Berliner speech. Kennedy's giving it Mr. 33 on a 33 date in Berlin, a place with a 33 name. Should be noted Dresden sums to 33 also, site of the worst massacre in all of the war. The phrase God bless America sums to 133, and that is written by Irving Berlin at Camp Upton. Look at it. The name Berlin's in there. Camp Upton sums to 119. The word camp sums to 33, just like the word hike. Upton sums to 86. 33 plus 86 is 119. Again, we're talking about things that are all connected, right? 9/11, Berlin Wall, all this 33 stuff. Germany's flag after the war was established May 23rd, 1949. The numerology of that date is 33. The U.S. flag was established years earlier, June 14th, 1777. The numerology of that date is 33. The word stripe sums to 33 in gematria. The word spangled sums to 33. Our flag is an entire tribute to the number 33. And there's even more, you guys. But check this out. With regards to 9/11 and 33, let's talk about it. The phrase I am, remember this speech that JFK was called I am a Berliner. I am in letters to numbers becomes 9113. I is the ninth letter, A is the first, M is the 13th. If you just write it out as numbers instead of letters, it looks like 9113. September 11th happened 9/11/2001. In numerology, you are supposed to reduce each number to a single digit number unless it's a multiple of 11. 9 is already a single digit. 11 is a multiple of 11. 2001 becomes 2 plus 0 plus 0 plus 1, 3. So that date, 9/11/2001, can become 9/11/3, just like the phrase I am. The 93 World Trade Center bombing happened exactly 3,119 days before September 11th, 2001. Go do this on a day calculator on the web if you don't believe me. It is a fact. It is 9113 in reverse. Think about Flight 93 of that day. It had 33 passengers. All part of the big numerology hoax. With regards to the Kennedy family themselves, JFK was assassinated 11/22. 11 plus 22 is 33. That's the first day of Sagittarius. Sagittarius sums to 144, just like the phrase Mark of the Beast, just like the word Scientology, just like the word corporation. David Kennedy supposedly died of a drug overdose on April 25th, 1984. The numerology of that day is 33. With the other method, 4 plus 25 plus 84, it sums to 113, the other number they love. Michael Kennedy died in the ski accident, remember this? December 31st, just before New Year's, 1997. That date sums to 33. And there's more in the Kennedy family, you guys. Jack Kennedy, all of them. It's just all coded. I also want to point out that JFK was the 35th president, the only Catholic president ever. The gematria of the word Catholic is 35. Right now, these numbers 53 are coming up huge. 53 is the reverse of 35. Obama's currently 53. It's all a script, you guys. That's what happened with JFK. That's why the Zapruder film came out way after the fact, because it was an edited document. I'm quite certain he never died. I'm quite certain none of these presidents have died. They've just been faking it, all about shaping the narrative, controlling our psychology, shaping our world through lies. That's what these people do. They control us through lies. So, just wanted to explain.